Okay, so this bitch Fannita, she came in thinking that she gonna run shit. She got this cherry tomato ass outfit on. She not running shit, okay? LA's my city. She just moved here last year. She not running shit. What are we talking about? On myself.
I'm just chilling in the living room and this bitch Isaiah dressed in all green looking like a stoplight and I'm on go. He coming here talking about something, get up off my seat. I said, bitch, move me. I'm not Rosa Parks. I'm not getting the up, bitch. Hey y'all, it's your girl Fannita. I got a podcast. The show before the club. This is where we sit, chat, talk, and we drink. Bottoms up. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Bottoms Up with your favorite. She's sexy, she's black, she is me. And y'all, oh my God, I got my TikTok crush here. I have been in love with him for 3 years. He's so handsome, he's so funny. And you know, one day I just hope he gives me a chance. It's Isaiah Xavier! Serve.
Yeah, she wilding, y'all.
I'm wilding. He's working. Serve.
Yeah, but thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much
Cat
for
got
having
your tongue?
me. No,
Cat got your tongue?
One thing about me, I'm a vote real quick. I'm so sorry.
Really? Would you?
Yeah.
If you was straight, would you?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It is funny too because I feel like I just love a confident like in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, like you stand 10 toes down behind everything you say, and I find that very attractive for sure. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll never stop loving gay men. Like you really gotta love my life. It's actually funny. So periodically, about every 3 to 6 months, I'll slide up, like Isaiah will post something on like Instagram, like him shirtless from the gym, and I'll slide up like, hey, you still gay?
No, dead at like
I
clockwork.
do my check-in.
Like clockwork. I'm waiting on it. I'm telling you, every season, I need at least one message, okay?
Yeah, literally. It's every 3 to 6 months, I'm like, hey, are you still gay? He's like, yeah, girl. And I'm like, okay, cool. Moving on.
One thing, and you never know. Honestly, like, one thing
It's
about
a spectrum.
me, yeah, like you shed a new layer of skin. You never know what that next era's gonna bring. You know what I'm saying?
And listen,
So,
all the gay men, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. You always welcome home.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? You can go adventure and, you know what I'm saying, play for the other team, but you always welcome back with me.
this is a safe space.
This is a safe space. You always, I welcome you back with open arms.
Period.
You can, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you can, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pretended to be straight once upon a time.
Not me though. Sorry.
Wait, you never pretended?
I never had like a DL or like a closeted phase. Like
really?
There was, yeah, I came out mad early. I came out when I was like 15.
I know all the girls at your school was pissed.
No, because I went to like a predominantly like white school.
So they wasn't what you
So
mean,
they didn't really give a fuck about the dark skinned kid. Don't get me wrong, like I was
Real?
that nigga, but like they wasn't really checking for me in that way. But I will say when I left, because I used to live in Arizona, so it was like predominantly like white and Hispanic, and I left, and I would say like around like sophomore year, junior year of high school. After I left, when I tell you, come out the woodworks talking about, oh my God, like I had a crush on you this whole time.
No, you didn't.
Be for real,
bro. Like when I lost weight, everybody all of a sudden was like, Fannita, you don't want to when you was fat.
Did I?
So why didn't you?
Did I know that?
Like, so why didn't you? Why didn't I get?
Is y'all dick right in the moment I'm not here, but if I was right in front of you,
nope.
crickets.
And when I wanted you, you want me.
Y'all not saying shit.
So you want to tell people how we met? Literally last night?
No. Literally not last night. It's so funny because we've known each other. Well,
we've been mutuals
for a couple of years.
Yeah, for a while.
What, like 2-3 years now?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's funny because because of how similar you are online and in person, I feel like I already knew you this entire time. So it was like, yesterday, legitimately.
I literally let him come into my apartment.
Like, first link up. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, no, because she took care of me too, y'all. Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? My crush is coming over.
Look, because she's talking about, oh, yeah, I can get you food. I said, wait, sorry, my fault.
My king.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like, nah, normally, like, I take chicks out, you know what I'm saying? But, like, for you, like, I was like, all right, like, you can give me some wings.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, babe coming over. I cleaned the apartment, made it spotless. I lit some candles.
And did.
I really like to set an experience.
Smelled good as hell. She was like, oh, yeah, I can get your food. I said, ooh.
And also, I'm a good host. If somebody's coming over to my house, they're not paying for the food. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just being a good host. But I was like, oh my God, because I lost my car key yesterday, because we were supposed to do something yesterday, but I lost my car key. And I was like, I mean, you can come over. And he was like making it a sneaky link appointment. He was like, okay, how about 9? All right.
No, because don't drag it. No, because I was running around. I'm like, I'm going to the gym. I got to get food. And it was like, the only time that I was realistically going to be able to pull up is after I took a nap. So I took a nap, and then that's when I came over. Because knowing me, like, if I have to go boom, 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 you're going to be mad at me because 30 minutes in, I'm asleep. And
y'all, bro, Isaiah pulled up looking so good. He was wearing his do-rag, had on like a baggy jacket, a tank top, like sweats. I was like, so you not here me, right? Like,
See, no.
This is not happening, right?
You just named my airport outfit. That's the craziest part about it. Like, it wasn't even like I put on my freshest fit. I'm telling you,
it looked like a sneaky link. Like, that's something you throw on for the sneaky link.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I was like, it is 9 p.m. He coming over late. He talking. He's saying, "Say what's up, Fannita?" I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to get cracked down.
Please, no, I'm telling you, cause like. It really did give Sneaky Link energy real bad.
Really
she got her little satin pajamas on. I was like, oh, what type of time are we on? Because I thought we was going to kiki and eat Wingstop, but I guess not. You know what I'm saying?
I may be young, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know when a man can change his mind. So I want to
be ready
at all times.
Okay. Head on a swivel.
I put something easy to slip off just in case. Just in case things took a turn. Oh my God,
really
babe. Also, for those that don't know, Isaiah and Christian Dennis, if you're an OG Bottoms Up fan, Christian was on my episode, they're best friends. How did y'all meet?
The first time I met them, this was back in 2020. This was TikTok had invited a bunch of Black creators out for this Black Creator Summit. Mm-hmm. So the first time we met was at that event, but like I didn't really know who they were prior to that event. Because I was like, one thing about me, and like if y'all know me, I really be in the cut for real. Like I'm not really like heavily invested in like, you know, the community, whatever case may be. So I come, post, and I leave. Mm-hmm. So at that time, especially at the beginning of like my TikTok journey, I wasn't too like locked into a lot of creators. So at that event, we met each other in passing. I was like, okay, cool. And then fast forward, that was February 2020. Mm-hmm. August, we both were in LA at the same time.
Ooh, period.
And you know when like all the like content houses were a thing, we were at the Vault. And that's when we really locked in. So like we was drinking, we was like, you know, making videos together. And we had like been like commenting on each other's stuff, like making videos for like maybe like a couple months before that. But that was the first time that we actually kicked it in person with like with Kiki. So that's when we really locked in. And then after that, like he used to live in Virginia. So then I would drive like, kid you not, like every month to his crib. Like I used to.
Oh my God, y'all was locked in.
I would stay with him for like a week at a time. And I lived in North Carolina at the time, so it was like a 6-hour drive. So like I would just drive up, kick it with them, go back home. So yeah, like me and Dennis, we locked in real bad.
Yeah,
like,
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what the was it like growing up in Rapid City, South Dakota?
Whew. Well, okay, hold on.
OMG.
Cause you really,
I'm telling you, he's Narwhal. He does. Yeah,
crazy.
He does the homework, so I don't have to.
Rapid City, South Dakota is crazy. No, I don't know because I only lived there for a year. Yeah, I was born because military brat.
That's what I say, military brat.
Military brat.
Oh my God, oh shit, hold on. You told me this last night. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I tell you, like, we bounced around so many different places. So like the first, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like 5-6 years, I have like no recollection of whatsoever. So like born in South Dakota, lived there for a year, and then I moved from like there to Virginia to Ohio to Florida to Arizona.
Damn!
To Japan to San Francisco.
You lived in Japan?
North Carolina, yeah.
For how long?
3 years.
How was that?
It was, honestly, I miss it real bad. It was cute. It was so cute. Like, they don't be shooting out there. Like,
it's safe. It's clean.
It's
clean. The food not trying to kill you.
Okay. I was like, I really loved it. And I moved when I was a junior in high school. So this was like my last 2 years of school and then a year and a half into my college. So
you were in Japan when you were like 18, 19?
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet you was lit.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it cute.
I couldn't do too much because I feel like people, when they hear Japan, they think of like Tokyo or like the big like touristy areas. But I was actually all the way up north. And like, it's pretty much like the country of Japan. But it was still nice though. Like, you can't replicate that experience because again, like military kids, we're always moving. We're constantly moving. So if I were to go back now, I wouldn't know anybody that's at that base. You know what I'm saying? But when I tell you like, that was a time.
Yeah.
That was a time. And I was just coming into like dating and like, I didn't drink until I was, like 18, 19?
Yeah, same.
I mean, but like, you're not supposed to, but yeah, I did.
We all did.
But like during that time, like they let you do anything. Like the community was so small that like you could really just go out, pop out, do whatever. I literally would go to the club and like see people that my mom worked with there at the club. Yeah. And they were like, Isaiah, what you doing here?
Mind yours. I'm out here trying to turn up.
Okay.
Yeah, mind yours.
But like, it was so cool though. Like, I promise you, that was like the best experience of my entire life.
And now it's time to hear a word from our sponsors at Factor. Factor's chef-made gourmet meals have changed mine and my producer's life. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes so you can feel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you. I'm not even joking. Every single meal I've had from Factor is delicious. Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. Lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto meals based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise. With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. I recently tried the honey butter chicken and the truffle butter filet mignon, and they were both so good, I ordered them again a week later. If you're an on-the-go girly like me, Factor is the one for you. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/bottomsup50off and use code bottomsup50off to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code bottomsup50off at factormeals.com/bottomsup50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Oh, geez, wait, did you go to college?
For 2 years, yeah.
Okay, where'd you go to college at?
The University of San Francisco.
Oh, well, you wasn't, what's
Wasn't
up?
with it at all.
Oh, what happened?
No
You didn't
shade.
teach the stuff?
I can't even fully blame the school because I didn't want to go to college initially. Like, I got great grades. I was a great student, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do career-wise. So I'm just like, why am I going to school if I don't know what I'm doing?
And wasting money.
Yeah.
And time.
And shout out to my mom. Shout out Jasmine. I love her down.
We love you, Jasmine.
She was like, I know you don't want to go, but she was like, just to have some type of like backup to like fall back on something, just go. If you like it, period. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. And I was like,
we love a supportive mom.
no, when I tell you my number one supporter, my biggest cheerleader, love that girl down. So I did it for 2 years.
I get so mad at people that have good moms. But it's not your fault. Your mom loves you.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I project it.
My
Sorry.
mom's the best. I'm not
Go
saying, but
ahead. I'm sorry. I project it. Love you, Jasmine.
love her down. But yeah, I went, and honestly, it was giving Russian roulette about which school I was gonna go to. And then my dumbass chose a private school where the tuition was $60,000 a year.
And you just did it for the shits and giggles? Well, you had the GI Bill though, right?
No, my mom used it.
Dang.
Because she was also in school. Educated. We love her.
Yeah,
love
we
an
do. Educated black woman. Yeah.
We love an educated black woman. But I mostly went because my best friend was going at the time.
Okay.
Just
so you
to
a
not
follow the
know-
leader type of bitch.
Just never gave.
Well, that's what it just
At
gave.
the time,
You followed them to say.
at the time, okay, we grow and evolve and we learn. Okay, now one thing about it, I will never do just because the next bitch does it doesn't mean I got to do it too. But at the time, if I have to go to school and I don't want to, if my best friend's going to this school, trust and believe I'm
go
gonna be
with your
right
best
there with
friend.
you. But the T is she didn't even end up going to that school.
Wait, so you got there like fall semester and you was like, bitch, where you at? I'm moving
So-
into the dorms. She's like, oh, bitch, I decided to go to Harvard.
I was about to say maybe about a month before we had to move in, financial stuff came up.
Yeah.
And then she ended up not being able to go. So you tell me I'm in San Francisco by myself at a school that I don't want to be at, paying $60,000 a year.
Yeah, and you stayed for an extra year.
2 years.
Yeah.
And it was funny because the first year was cool. Like, it was fine because I was a performing arts major. So, like,
period.
actor, you know what I'm saying? And my second year, I was an RA. So, like, I was the,
I
like,
would have loved for you to be my RA.
listen,
Isaiah, I think I need you to come like check my room.
right. Ain't shit wrong with that room, but I'm gonna come. Yeah. But so it was cool, but I feel like I just knew I didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
So, like, and then COVID hit. Oh, I got there.
Get the out.
Because you're talking about Zoom University. What
No.
the fuck do I look like? Let's talk about it. No, because also
Going to school during COVID was crazy,
was
bro.
terrible. You want to talk? Like I told you, I was a performing arts major too. So you're talking about doing like these dramatic ass monologues over Zoom. I'm over here giving you the Viola Davis in this bitch. Tears and
Angela
all.
Bassett.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, why would you? Da 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 da.
And your screen buffering?
And they said, hey, can you do that last part one more time?
Your mic was muted.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not doing that shit for 2 more years.
Tell me why when COVID happened, I was still in college, bro. I was a theater minor and a Spanish minor, and I was like majoring in public relations.
Period.
And so my theater class for that semester was set design. And I had this like old ass white gay professor, right? And one day we're in like, so mind you, there's like maybe 10 people max in this class. There's not a lot of people in this class, and like half of us are like black, and then one person is non-binary, right? So he would always misgender the non-binary student in our class, but that's not even the gag, right? So we're on Zoom, right? And he's talking about like a play that they did And like, so they were filming a play, or they were doing a play at the time where they like the cast decided that they didn't want to say like a Native American like slur. They all collectively said they're not gonna say this slur in the play. And like mind you, I'm like tuned out. I'm like probably watching porn on my laptop outside the class or some shit. And all I hear is, yeah, didn't y'all say in the other one? I said,
hold on.
that do my ears deceive me? And I remember I'm going to off in the chat. I start going to off in the chat. I'm like, what the did he just say what I think he said? I was like, what the and one of the white girls in class was like, hey, excuse me, I think Fannita has something she wants to say. First of all, a little bit.
Bitch, look, I can speak for myself. Trust and believe.
Now you out me from the I thought this was a safe space. And so I was like, what the hell did you guys say? And he was like, Fannita, I'm like 70 and I'm gay. You know, like I have black friends.
What the that got to do with anything?
Exactly. And so I remember being like, okay, cool. I remember I went home. Actually, not even went home because I was already home. It was on Zoom. And I remember I exited that Zoom call, CC'd the dean on the email, the dean, him, like everybody, the NCAACP.
Please, the Black Panthers, everybody.
Yeah, MLK and Coretta.
Come
and
on.
I was like, he said the N-word and like made us all uncomfortable or whatever. And can you believe, like, he didn't even get in trouble for it?
But honestly, I'm not
But I
surprised.
went to school in Alabama, so.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Genuinely, I'm not surprised.
And then he would like target us like every time like this. It would actually be so blatant. Anytime a black student would say something, he'd be like, that's not quite what I was looking for. And then a white student would say the exact same thing. He'd be like,
that's what I needed right there. Bitch,
bro,
you.
Yeah, I hated him so bad. OMG. What else? Wait, what else did you do while you was in college? Did you party a lot in college?
A decent bit. Like I said, I didn't start drinking until I got to like 18-ish. And like when I would come back to Japan, like that's mostly where I would party. But I remember a couple times when I was in college, my freshman year, I had, he not come on this podcast, it's fine.
You never know.
Right, and I'm saying that.
Yeah, the
I'm
Aussie keeping tabs.
Because, but he was like this like straight Hispanic man.
Okay.
And
you'll see?
And listen, and so he was my RA, right? Real cute. And I remember one time I was at, I think, like a friend's like kickback for like their birthday or something like that. And I was drinking like 6 different cups of Malibu. And
when you're young, you just be drinking whatever.
You just be drinking anything.
Fireball, Malibu, vodka, Smirnoff, but mixing it.
I'm gonna stand by Malibu rum. I'm so sorry.
It's
Malibu
so good. It's so smooth.
Bad. Exactly. Because I'm gonna be so real. I'm pussy when it comes to drinking. No shade.
Same.
Because you talking about, oh yeah, I need a man's drink. Who?
I would never get a whiskey.
I need a cute little umbrella on the side of my cocktail.
I like a little cosmopolitan, a little Mai Tai.
A little margarita,
Yeah,
something.
I love a marg.
Okay? But, so I'm leaving this party, stumbling down the street, right? And then I see my RA, and who I didn't know at the time was his girlfriend, was also with him, okay? So they're walking past me, and I was just like, yo, like, so-and-so, like, you fine as hell. Like, I just been thinking about that since the first day I saw you, And he was just like, oh, like, I appreciate, like, you a good-looking dude, too, I said, oh, he want me.
And his girlfriend was like, hi.
But no, she was just chilling, because she didn't, like, say anything at all. So I left, nothing happened after that. Fast forward the next year, again, I'm an RA, that second year, she was also in the same building as me, right? That's when I found out that they were dating and that she was there that night when I basically called her nigga fine as hell in front of her. And then
she didn't do nothing?
She did.
See, I'd have been on that.
Okay, sure.
I'd have been on that.
Okay. But she was cool though. Like I really with her, so yeah, it wasn't no problems. But
yeah. It was actually cute that he was like, oh my God, you look good too. I love straight men like that. We were talking about that last night.
Yeah.
I love a straight guy that's just cool.
And like comfortable in their skin. Like you don't have to put on this performative masculinity. Like, oh, y'all that gay shit. Now Daryl.
Anytime guys say that shit, I'm like, this is like my gotcha. I'm always like, so do you watch porn? And they're like, well, duh. And I'm like, well, are there dicks on screen when you're watching porn? And they're like, well, yes. So you're a little gay.
Hey.
You're not that uncomfortable.
Your dick is hard.
Yeah. And your dick is hard. Like, you're not, like, let's talk about it. You're not that uncomfortable. Like, let's be honest. If you can beat that meat and see penis on screen and a girl getting her back blown in, or you watching POVs where the girl is just getting head and it's mostly just dick.
It's mostly him.
It's mostly just dick. You is not as straight as you think.
But it's okay. Like, it really is okay, but they don't think that it's okay. Because no one's they think that people are forcing down their throats and they think that people are trying to like put this agenda on them, but I promise you no one gives you're the only person that's crashing out over a gay nigga just being in the room.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We're all vibing.
Yeah, I promise you, everybody's cool.
And it's like you being in the, and radical idea, you being in the same room with a gay man doesn't make you gay. It's not contagious.
I promise you, you're okay.
You're not gonna be around a gay man and start sucking dick.
I promise you,
unless you want to.
Okay.
Unless we're in West Hollywood in the bathrooms.
And listen, you don't know what they be doing in the bathrooms, no shade.
I've heard.
Yeah, stories.
Yeah. I've never participated, but I would. Some of them go dancers, you know what I'm saying? They be
fine as a
they be fine shit. But I also, every time I go to West Hollywood, I feel like them niggas be trying to play me. Cause they be trying to play both sides. Like, you up here in a G-string thong and you straight, like.
Hey, you never know. Like, some of them.
I understand getting to the check, but come on.
But no, because
men are slapping your asses and putting ones in your crotch.
It really be the fruitiest niggas that be, again, you talking about a whole Speedo on with $2 bills coming out their sides, but then all of a sudden you giving the girl googly eyes on the other side of the bar. Okay.
Yeah, okay, period. Okay. I guess chase a bag.
I know that's right.
Would you hook up with an older guy? Have you hooked up with older guys?
Have.
Like, how old? Like 40s?
No.
Thank God.
I mean,
Ooh, gag it?
No, I haven't, but I would. It depends. Because at the end of the day, like, if Michael B. Jordan turns 42, am I going to say, oh, he's 42? No.
That's actually a question on here later. Let's talk about Michael later.
Period.
That's
you did your homework. Oh, I like him, period.
I love him. Oh, my God. Oh, wait, hold on.
Please. The oldest was like 38.
Okay, period. What's your cap?
Just hooking up wise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say, just for
shits and gigs
to be safe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no older than my mom. She's 46.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to think. I think the oldest I've hooked up with. I can't even remember all the guys.
No, because saying that is crazy.
Well, it's like I can't remember like their ages.
Ballpark.
Yeah. Okay.
Ballpark
I think the oldest guy I hooked up with was like he was 30 and I was 20, so that was a mess.
Okay.
Don't do that, sister.
Yeah. Heavy on that. You talking about a decade difference?
Yeah.
And you just got out of your teens?
Yes.
No.
I just graduated teens.
That's crazy.
And just started having sex. I was wilding.
Ooh, but was he experienced though? Like, did it give? He knew what he was doing.
No, I don't even really like low-key remember it. And
he wasted all that time doing what?
Exactly. And that's why I shouldn't have hooked up with him. So you were 19 and you lost your virginity to a 24-year-old.
Oh, I thought this was like a continuation of what you was about to say. Gag the out of me. Oh, I'm sick. Yep.
Okay, how was it? How was losing your virginity?
It was.
Losing my virginity sucked.
I'm not gonna go into great detail, but I'm gonna just say that
Hold on, pause. Put down the rose.
Ooh.
Go ahead. Unplug the rose. Continue.
So, yeah, because he was, I need you to fix that face, please. So, no, it was, I had a time. I'm gonna just be real bad. You talking about the first weekend like 6 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like, I don't know how, because at the time, like, like baby gays, like, you not fully knowledgeable about like preparing and cleaning and
so that ass was dirty?
But but for some reason, like, I was just good. The only thing that I did, and this is a little,
pussy clean, pussy squeaky.
Okay, I'm glad you know.
I do.
So like, the only thing that I did before is that I took like fiber supplements, just so like whenever it was clean, like there was no like, you know what I'm saying? So that helped a lot. But other than that, I didn't really do nothing. And when I tell you like, I'm talking about pow, 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 like, I'm telling you like twice every night. And I was...
It was a weekend getaway?
Yeah, because I was staying with him. And even, like I said, I'm going to keep a lot of the details to myself. Yeah. But it was a good time. When I tell you, like, he did his one. He wasn't a great person, but he did his one. Yeah.
Bro, losing my virginity was probably the worst sexual experience I've ever had in my life. I don't really even count that as losing my virginity because, okay, all the small didn't about to jump me, but whatever. So we had been like talking on like Tinder for like a while, whatever. Don't even remember his name.
Damn.
I really don't. I'm not gonna lie, gun to my head, if somebody was like, never mind, I'm not gonna divulge too much.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I don't know his name. I can't remember. Mm-hmm. And so like he was like a what the was he? He was like a hockey player or some shit like that.
Okay.
And I was 20, and I remember like one day like I had been like giving head and shit in college, but like I was like one of those like I don't want to have sex until I have a boyfriend. And then I realized, like, girl, this ain't happening no time soon. Get that pussy and move on.
Yeah.
And so, like, one day I literally just woke up, was like, I want to lose my virginity. And so I had already been talking to him, so I was like, hey, you want to, like, me? He was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. So he comes over to my apartment, and he, like, so first of all, he puts on, like, the condom, but his dick is so small, Isaiah. Like, it's tiny. And, like, I don't even think the condom fit on the shit all the way, like, low key.
Ooh.
And so he's, like, hovering over me. We're a missionary. And, like, he can't find, like, my vagina. Like, he can't find the hole. And so, and he's sweating profusely. Like, he's sweating. I guess the apartment was hot that day.
Yeah, the AC was cranked up
That's back
on
when I was in the trenches.
78 degrees.
Yeah, the AC might not have been on. You know what I'm saying? I might have been trying to save a little coin.
Okay.
And so, like, he's sweating, and the sweat is, like, just falling on my face. And then he's like, okay, it's in. And I was like, huh?
Is it?
Like, literally, I was supposed to feel it, right? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had sex before. I don't know. I don't feel anything. And then I tell you, he literally just hit one. He hit, like, Isaiah on everything I love. He hit one. Like, I don't even know if he was inside. Like, to this day, I don't even really know if that's the day I lost my virginity. Like, for real.
This little.
Like, he hit this. And he was like, oh, that was so good.
What?
I was like, And so you know, after that, when you're young, and like you lose your virginity, you get like your like slut era. I was like a scientist, right? So I took out my pen and paper, and I was like, here's what I need to do. I need to launch an experiment. So I need to go another guy and see if like sex is cool or not.
Yeah.
And then I slowly started to realize halfway through my experiment that men aren't great at sex, especially straight ones.
Yeah.
And so like after the second guy, I was like, that still wasn't hitting on shit. Go
ahead to the next nigga to see if it's different over here.
I was really going down the line. I was like, this shit is ass. And so then I was like, all right, I'm not having sex no more.
Yeah. I feel so bad for y'all because
it's so terrible, babe.
I feel like because straight men just don't know how to cater to women. I feel like they know what they like and what works for them, but that doesn't always align with what women need. Because again, like y'all are like a lot more organ-wise, more complex. It's not a simple, you got this one little cucumber that you can hit and then it's done. Like, and niggas don't take the time to like actually learn how to like take care of women.
Porn.
Exactly.
It's way too much porn.
Because all they think of a heart to, and then they just gonna do their one and then call it a day.
No.
Foreplay. I need you to like warm up. Like you can't just jump straight into it and think that like
that's why I love a little wine and dine. You know, a little flirtation. Like the foreplay starts like when you meet. You know what I'm saying? Like the foreplay starts at the beginning. Like all that shit gets me ready. What was I about to say? And that's why, speaking of the porn shit, that's why I don't watch straight porn. I watch gay porn only.
Oh.
Because here's the thing. Before y'all wait a minute. We talked about this before.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I watch gay porn and I'm not ashamed of it. I'll scream that shit from the rooftops. But here's why I watch gay porn. So sometimes when I watch straight porn, I just feel like I can only watch like maybe 30 seconds before I'm like, oh my God, does she actually want to do this? Like, is she just doing this for a check? Like, and also like, when did she start doing porn? Like, has she been doing this since she was young? Or are they taking advantage of her? Like, she doesn't even like, she's enjoying it. And so I physically just like, can't watch it because I just feel like I can watch girls, but I can't watch like with a man and a woman.
Yeah.
And then with gay porn, oh my word. They be the shit out of each other.
They do.
And it looks like everybody's enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
But however, there's stipulations because I got stipulations for every type of porn I watch. I only watch it, 1, no condom. I don't want no condom. And 2, if I can tell that one of the guys is straight. If I can tell that like he's faking it. I don't like that. I want 2 niggas that like dick. 2 red bones kissing in the backseat.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. That first answer sounded real hetero. You sound like a straight man for a second. No condom is crazy. I really don't give a fuck because I can't see it. So what are we worried about that for?
I wanted to feel real.
But I mean, safety is real.
No, safety is real for sure, but I wanted to feel like they like know each other and they're in love. Like I like to be sold a fantasy.
Oh, you want the whole storyline?
Yes, I like the storyline.
Okay, period. They met in Coachella back in 2022.
Yes, they're having a whirlwind romance.
Exactly.
They don't even need a condom. They just want to have sex.
Exactly.
They're so turned on. They're not even thinking about it.
No, I will say no. Yeah, the niggas that don't really be in it do piss me the hell off.
Because you can tell when they're like gay for pay.
Exactly. And my thing is, and you can just tell just because like there's no kissing.
Yes,
there's no intimacy. Like you're not rubbing up on nothing.
Or they are kissing, like they're just like pecking. Put your tongue in his ass now.
Before I get angry.
Before I get mad and shit, click off.
No, genuinely I will click off.
No, same.
And that's honestly, making out is such an important, listen.
I love making out.
Since we're getting into like the specifics,
Yeah.
making out is such an important aspect of intimacy in general for me. Because I have met niggas that have been like, oh yeah, like I'm not really like a big fan of kissing.
I find that
we can cut that
weird.
shit off immediately.
I don't understand that.
That's weird.
Because a guy told me this recently. He was like, oh, like, what do you like? Like, what do you like doing? I was like, oh my God, kissing is like my favorite thing ever. Like, I love to kiss. And he's like, I don't really like kissing that much. What?
You got me fucked up.
Like what?
That is grounds to cut somebody off.
Yes, and also and like kissing, like that's the way to like warm the tank up.
Yes.
For real. Like I love kissing so much. So I
Yes.
feel like people that say they aren't good kissers because kissing is so fun.
Yeah, because it's like genuinely, what is the problem?
Yeah.
What is the problem? Like I have yet to hear a negative thing about making out unless you're a shitty kisser. That's
Unless
the
you're a
only
shitty
thing.
kisser or you're just a horny ass bastard that wants to get to the
Get straight
point.
to it. And like, what's the fun in
Ew.
that?
And that should be making me like ill. I feel like a prostitute or something. Like
No,
I feel dirty.
Literally, like you just put it in. What are we talking about right now?
Like what?
What are we talking about right
Like
now?
I don't really kiss.
Huh?
Then how do we? Because you know, bro, when you're like, I don't know if this ever happened to you. But like when I would be hooking up when I was younger, guys would literally say that, and I'd be like, wait a minute. So then like, how do we like start?
Yeah, like how do you warm up the engine? Like what are you
Like, do
doing?
I just take my pants off? And you like that's seeming.
But that's what they want to do.
Yes, and that's kind of crazy.
No, that's scary. That's what it is.
It's scary, and it's also like, why are you having sex with people you don't want to kiss?
Yes, and that goes into what we was talking about yesterday, where and like y'all have heard this like time and time again, but like straight men don't actually like women.
No,
like outside of them having to procreate, and like the physical attraction, they don't actually like women. Otherwise, you would have taken the time to like, oh, like she likes this, she wants me to do this. This is how you do da 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 da. They don't give a about that.
They don't, and it's like I can count on probably just what my ex was the only guy that ever asked me like, oh, like what do you like? You know what I'm saying? Most of them get down there and they just get to doing what they.
I like long walks on the beach.
No, I like head. I like when you finger me.
No, actually.
No, but seriously,
nobody's not that ass.
That's not a joke. I really like head. Let's move on. Would you ever be a sugar daddy?
No, I wouldn't. Just because me and like younger guys, it like even now, like I'm not even like older. I'm not even old enough to be like a sugar daddy. But even now, like 2-3 years is pushing it.
Yeah.
Like you talking about 21, you can barely drink. What the am I going outside with you for?
On you?
Okay, I nigga got to put his fake ID out to go to the club. That for me is just never gonna be my vibe.
That's never gonna give.
But it's like I have generous tendencies, which is why I was like kind of hesitant.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, kind of like what we was talking about, like if I got it, I'm not gonna hold shit over your head. Like I'm gonna just do it because I want to do it, and that can be perceived as like sugar daddy tendencies. But like at the end of the day, I'm also a passenger princess too.
Yeah.
Like I have my moments.
Wait, so would you be a sugar baby?
Yeah.
But what if he wanted some sugar? Okay, let's set the scene.
Depends.
He's like 60. He's like a 5.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Nope.
Okay, he's 46. Okay, 45. But he's like a 5. But the money's long and he's tricking. He's taking you to Turks and Caicos.
Now, what type of sugar we talking?
Billionaire. Billionaire, and he wants some sugar. He wants that milk dud. He wants your chocolate ass on the the bed, booty up, oil down. Yeah. Anything you want.
I feel like because I feel like it'll be easier for me to bottom in that context, but not top.
Yeah.
Because one thing about it, I
Yeah.
will not be putting my ding-a-ling in nothing.
Yeah.
That's wrinkly and saggly and pruny. I'm so sorry. But if it's just me on the receiving end of it, as long as
you can always close your eyes.
and like talk to me nice. That's honestly like a big thing for me. Like if you talk to me nice and like you caress me, no, like all that aggressive, like you treat me like I'm some rag doll. That's not how I
You're
get
like
down.
my baby.
Well,
You're taking this so good.
I'm sorry. The examples, the demonstration.
I'm trying to set the scene.
No, but like
For our people listening at home.
I don't want
Not
them
everybody
to be,
watches the video.
I don't want them to be in on my sex life like that. Like
Oh,
I do my
fault.
one, but like y'all don't need to.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girls is open. We share secrets.
Period. No, I share secrets with you for sure.
Yeah, period.
But like
No, we
I don't
did-
know
we did
some of
share
y'all,
secrets.
so yeah, I fuck with y'all real bad. But
So you like your man thick? You like a little meat on his bones?
oh, y'all piss me off. I do love a thicker man for sure.
Like
And
we'll be talking like you got to be too something to do something.
any sense of the word. Like it's a very
I love thick
broad
men.
spectrum. Like cause I'm not limited to like, oh, you have to be like cut, shredded muscles and muscles. That's actually scary.
Yeah.
But if you have like
Bodybuilders terrify me.
because why?
Yes, you don't. Nobody needs to be that big.
Because why?
Yeah, that's
but
scary.
I love a little bit of husk. Like, I like a dad bod that's proportionate. I don't like a dad bod with like spaghetti noodles for arms.
Yes.
I need it to be proportionate. So if you have a little gut, but like the arms match. I'm gonna eat that up. I ain't
You
gonna
like
lie
look
to
like a bear? You know what y'all call them in the streets? Your community?
Yeah, in the homosexual streets.
Yeah. In the gay
in the gay community. Yeah.
The LGBTQ
Yeah.
plus.
The alphabet mafia. We do call them bears.
Okay. See, you know, I'm really
No, down. Okay, I mean she watches gay porn, so I hope she is. But
no, I'm just a fetishizer.
But it's funny. I do gravitate towards like thicker men in general, and like, and it could be in any sense of the word. But even then, like, it's not like exclusively that. Like, I find anybody fine. At the end of the day, any combination of things can be fine to me. You know what I'm saying?
But I love a man that looks strong.
Yeah.
Like you right now, like them triceps and biceps and diceps and triceps. Oh my God, you really been in the gym, Isaiah. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That shit would work on me.
Yeah.
Down, girl. It ain't happening. Get down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even be working out for real type shit.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
you look good as on Instagram story, but like you look so good in person.
need to like chill, like chill.
I'm looking sorry.
No, but like that is the quickest way to get in my drawers. If you say some shit like that, you're saying, oh, you like look even better. Because I already know I'm T on the internet. Like, no shit. But like, if you tell me you look good in real life too, like even better in real life,
yeah,
my drawers will be on the ground. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're sexy.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Gay guys get everything.
Do we?
I don't ever get nothing. Well, I mean, y'all don't get relationships.
I was about to say exactly that.
What do you think about gays and not being monogamous? What's T?
Love that for them. I'm not one of them.
Why do you feel like it's hard for like, or most gay men just aren't into monogamy? Oh, as it seems, because I live in LA and all the gay men, no shade, sisters, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all are sluts. You know, y'all are whores. No shade.
Well, hey, let's call a spade a spade.
We got to.
I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. Yeah, I feel like the I don't know the reason. I've never thought about it in depth, but it's like because we're such a like, oh, we're liberated. We can do whatever we want. I feel like we double down on that.
Yes, and flew too close to the sun.
And you know what I'm saying? And it's like, then it leads to like commitment issues. Now it's like, oh, I can do whatever I want because I'm a gay man and I'm out and I can da. And it's like, yes, but like, let's also like be mindful of the people around us. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they'll say that, oh yeah, like, you know, I want to talk to you, I want to get to know you, but really they just want to have you and still be able to do whatever they want on the side. You know what I'm saying? And that's not my type of party.
Yeah, no, at all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we got to be on the same page. We got to be locked. And don't get me wrong, like, I've had a threesome before. I've like, you know, joined couples. Not all the time. That's not like my main squeeze. But I've done it before. Like, don't get me wrong.
Do you
like,
have a card? Let me.
It's a.
Can I book you?
Please. Not like, I've done it before, so it eats, but we all have to be on the same page. But niggas, they just like to, similar to straight men, they just want to do whatever they want to do with no consequence. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I mean, gay men are still men at the end of the day.
Also, I feel like gay men and women are very similar. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all are our soul sisters.
Yeah, we locked in.
And I know for women, and I feel like this is for my gay friends that I know, I feel like we were on the same page with like sometimes it's like we'll be in like our slut era and then our like, okay, we're liberated, we're gonna whoever, we're gonna do whatever. But I do feel like, and I feel like this happens as you get older, but it does come a point in time where like that shit just doesn't make you feel good.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Over it.
Like I used to be in my like, I'm gonna be a hoe with all this other shit, but like when I tell y'all, like it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like it's fun, it's cute in a moment, like on a trip or like spring break or some shit like that. But like consistently hoeing, I can't sustain that.
Cause it's like you mean to tell me you got this revolving door of niggas coming in and out, and it's just like I want somebody to sit down so we can like talk.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Then
like
once the revolving door starts, you're like, dang, like none of them like what's wrong with me? Like none of them like me enough to like want to stay over and cuddle and talk and like they don't want to go get dinner with me. And then you start saying, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like, da 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 da. So that's why I'm in my sexually reserved era. Because like for the first time in my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm in therapy. I'm in my sexually reserved era and I'm not doing that because I feel like I have realized like every time like I have sex with somebody, like I feel terrible about myself. Like I just I don't enjoy it because my problem I have is that I have sex with people too soon.
Okay.
And so I feel like, remember I told you last night, like if I am dating somebody and we're like going on multiple dates, after the 6th date, you just want to finesse me, that's fine. I'll take that. Whatever. But like the guys that I meet and like we just having like a conversation, because when you wait, you realize that you don't even want to this person.
Yeah. It's like I spent all this time and you not even no more. It's really, it's really a game, but I feel like it's weird because you feel bad about yourself. I feel like I just recognize more and more that like all these niggas are boring. That's what it is.
You know what I started realizing? OMG sisters. You know what I started realizing? Oh my God, this like woke me up, and now So me and you are very animated. We're very talkative. We can
Period.
keep the conversation
And
going.
are.
We can keep the vibe.
Well, yes.
I've been going on dates, and I'll go home, and I'm like, oh my god, that date was so fun. But you know what I realized? Was the date fun, or was
it me?
I fun?
Was it me?
Was the date a vibe, or was I a vibe?
Because trust me, I'm walking around like a damn pack mule with 16 suitcases on my back, carrying all these conversations.
Carrying it.
And I'm like, oh yeah, we was eating. No, I was eating.
You play back the film, and you're like, wait. And so literally now, when I hang out with guys, I don't be talking. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, please.
Because we know I'm funny.
At the end, this is your interview.
Yeah.
Go. Impress me.
Yeah,
okay?
seriously. Because I really am tired. And also, that's why I feel like another thing too is I'm tired. I feel like guys, like they like me and they love me and they think I'm all this shit. But like, I just feel like they just drain and leech my energy.
Yeah. For sure. Because I don't like being looked at as the extroverted one or as the funny one.
Because then you're expected to always be
to
that
maintain
person.
that image. And I'm like, I want you to make me kiki sometimes.
Exactly.
I want to laugh at what you have to say. You know what I'm
to
saying?
laugh.
Because genuinely, like, I feel like for most of my life, and I feel like we might be able to relate on this level, but like for most of my life, especially growing up in predominantly white areas, I was pretty much the like funny black side character.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like I had to maintain that. And even in dating too, it's just like they know I'm a very animated person. They know I'm very funny. Not to suck my own dick.
Yeah,
but,
I'll suck
you know
it
what
for
I'm saying?
you.
But
I would gobble it. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, quick jump out before you let it get inside of me.
Fannita, you're too quick.
I'm sorry.
I hope you understand. You're too quick.
And you know I be having these niggas out there.
Trust and believe I was straight. Oh yeah, you would have got me too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I be having them out the
Need
draws.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like when it comes to dating, because they see me in that light, it's like, oh my God, like, you're so funny. Like they're just waiting for me to say something funny.
Yes.
They're waiting for me to do something interesting. And I'm like,
and then if like,
what are you doing?
And then exactly. And then if you're not on that, it's like, oh, what's wrong? Like, no. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
'Cause, even for me, even for loudmouth talkative Fannita, sometimes I don't have shit to say. And sometimes I like sitting in silence. And I hate when you're that extroverted friend, as soon as you're not on 10, everybody is automatically assumes like you're mad,
concerned,
you're upset.
What's going on?
And it's like, girl, I just ain't got shit to contribute.
Yeah, heavy on that one. And yeah, I feel like when we're on the internet too, like I feel like for me specifically, because I can't say the same from you, or I don't want to speak for you, but when it comes to me, like I post on the internet when I do have that energy.
Same. I literally was saying that on live this morning when I was doing my makeup. I was like, that's why I haven't been posting because I haven't been feeling it. But like when I'm feeling it, y'all
that's when you get content.
They can tell when I'm feeling it.
Exactly.
And when I'm not feeling it.
So it's just like, just because you only see this persona, this version of me, doesn't mean that's all that I am. Trust and believe, I'm not about to go out of my way to make content when I don't feel like talking, when I don't have energy. But when I have energy, I'm gonna do some shit.
Yes, and I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about your career.
Oh.
You started your social media journey on Musical.ly. Can you give me like a little sample to the camera? That's your camera right there.
Sample of what? And see, you know, it's gonna be difficult for me because I wasn't like the baby Ariels. I wasn't doing the like lip syncs. I was doing transition videos, right? Now that was like a step above.
Okay, so
it's like remember I'm trying to remember Reagan.
Yes.
You remember Reagan, like those type videos.
Taking off the head.
Yeah,
and
like changing rooms, scenery. That was what I blew up for.
Oh, really?
Initially, yeah.
I feel like I started seeing you when you did like your skits.
Yeah, but that was during TikTok though. That was like 3 years after I started social media.
Okay, period.
So like every.
So how old were you when you started?
I was 15.
Oh.
So it was going on like 9 years now.
Shit.
Yeah. So I've been doing social media for about 9 years, but that's my gig. So like I wasn't doing the whole, hold on.
Yeah, I need a demonstration.
I wasn't doing the like like I wasn't doing all that. Like
that was like a perfect reenactment though.
No, listen, the girls got down back in the day.
I'm gonna say that shit was blowing the fuck up.
Okay, because niggas, I'm telling you, Nicki Minaj, like, let it be high school or some shit by Nicki Minaj, they was eating it down. But I was doing transition videos, so I'm over here, I'm telling you, spending hours on a video. I'm changing outfits.
I was wondering how y'all did that shit.
Yeah, no, it was literally, you just cut the camera, put a different outfit on, try to hold it in the same spot, and then, like, that's literally, and then you would just be filming the same video for hours, bro. But when I tell you, like, that's what I blew up for. So the reason why I even have a fan base in the first place is because of that era. And, you know, we grew out of it. And people still ask me for it every now and again, but, like, that's just...
You should do one for the one time.
I know. I did when I first got back to TikTok, back in, like, 2020. I did a couple, actually. But then after that, I was just like, I'm not feeling no more. And I do feel bad because it's a good thing and a bad thing. One thing about me, I'm not gonna do shit that I don't want to do.
Period.
One thing
Heavy
about
on
it, and it's so hard because I don't want it to come across as like type thing, but like
But at the same time,
I'm so good at setting boundaries. Sometimes too good at setting boundaries. But I'm like, you can get at people a little something, something.
Yeah,
you know
come
what
on,
I'm
get a girl a
saying?
little
A little something, something. So like every now and again, I think about it. I haven't yet, but like I could pop out.
yeah, we've been yapping up. Isaiah,
Oh
you talk too damn much.
Me?
We didn't even get through half the cards.
I know. Okay, we could like
Hold on, speed
You
run.
know,
Okay, speed run. Okay, we talked about your blah, 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 blah. So, I watched the Addicted to My Ex video. Is it true that video was getting mad attention from celebrities?
It did actually.
Any notable ones?
You know Matthew Cherry? He's a director. He's a very famous director.
Oh my God, that name sounds so familiar.
Matthew Cherry. He did.
I need to see faces. I don't know names.
Do you know that short, or not short, but the series Hair Love?
Wait. No.
Okay, I'll probably.
Is he like an urban director?
He's African American. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Up, the director of Up.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, him. A lot of people, because it was videography, so like a lot of directors and like people that were like behind the camera like recognized me.
Do you want to like get into acting for real though? Like, what the hell are you doing in Atlanta? You're sitting on your goddamn couch with Moose.
Please.
Like, what are you doing?
Shout out to my son. Yeah, I mean, I have done like projects on the side.
Tyler
like,
Perry Studios is probably like down the street.
I've done. It is down the street. It's very close. But so I've done some projects on the side. I've done. I did a short film and they went to the Atlanta Film Festival. Yeah, like so I've done that. I've done. I'm doing a series on YouTube right now by Precision Entertainment called Just Friends. We did the first season last year, and then we're about to start filming the second season a little bit later this year. So I've been doing like short, like independent stuff on the side. But as far as like going out and auditioning for like, you know, Netflix or like Hulu or whatever, like big like name brand stuff like that. Only time will tell. Like I said, I'm still like starting, so I'm not rushing.
Okay, what is your like career goals?
My career goals.
I know to be a pretty bitch and get money, but like,
I mean, period. Well, yes.
if you have to work.
I have a couple. So acting and music are like the most important things for me. Content creating, I love her, and I'm using it as a vehicle to like.
I think we all are.
Help me figure out what it is like where I want to be. But music and acting are the biggest ones. Because I want to be like I want it like Tiana Taylor type beat.
Yes.
I want to be able to wear multiple hats. Like I want to be able to dance, perform, sing, act, like everything. So that career-wise is who I want to draw inspiration from. But it's them two right there. It's music and acting. Those are the biggest ones for me. So yeah, and I might drop some music sometime soon.
Who's a celebrity that you would feel embarrassed by if it came out that y'all was dating? Like, let's say it's like you and Lil Nas X. I wouldn't be embarrassed by that. I think Lil Nas is fine.
Yeah, I met him some years ago, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
You wasn't on that?
It was a very quick interaction,
okay.
and I'm gonna keep the tea to a minimum.
Okay. I'll get this at dinner.
But yeah,
I'll get this at dinner.
but I actually met him out here. It was like Halloween, like 2022.
I want to meet him so bad. He's so.
Yeah. No, like it was the most random interaction. Like he literally was in his car on the street, and I was like walking to my Uber, and he calls out to me. And he was like, "Hey, like, are you that guy from TikTok? And I was like, "Yeah, like, oh yeah, thank you." Turn back around and I walk into my Uber. He was like, "Hey, like, you that guy, right?" I said, "Yeah." Don't know who the f is screaming at me from his car. And then he was just like, "Oh yeah, can I shake your hand?" My dumb ass, stranger danger ass, I didn't think of that as a problem. I was just like, "Oh yeah, I guess."
I was about to say, "Oh my God, girl, I hope you didn't fumble this." I
walked up, and then as I was about to like reach for his hand, I was like, "No way, you're funny. You're funny. You got jokes. You got jokes." And then I realized it was him, and then we exchanged numbers. And then I ended up doing my own little thing. We had like a little party. I had a party to go to after that. So I met him a couple years ago, but random tangent.
Yeah. I love a tangent though.
But yeah, no, love a good tangent.
If y'all watch it this far, y'all know I go on tangents all the time.
Heavy on that one.
Y'all be like, what the f is Fannita talking about?
But celebrity that I'm embarrassed, that I would be embarrassed to.
Yeah. Okay. What if it's like you and Bryce Hall? You'd be embarrassed by that, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
And I love the Caucasian community down, like truthfully. But like name
I'm not gonna co-sign that.
Name any like white celebrity, just naturally just being a part of the Black community. There is that apprehension because I'm like, I don't want to be perceived as anything less than like supportive of my community and whatever the case may be. And then also like just knowing that there is going to be some backlash just solely from even interracial.
You know, don't fuck with that squirrel shit.
And one thing about it, I'm gonna be so real. I probably will end up in an interracial relationship. I'm not gonna lie to you, just because of my
that's real.
my taste is so diverse. Like I love niggas, I love Hispanic men, I love Asian men, I love Native American.
I wish I could every girl in the world.
Hey, one thing about it, I ain't got no type. Okay, race trauma real bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it comes to dating white people, I feel like that's the only thing that I would be. Not even embarrassed, but like, oh, like
they gonna
be on my ass.
I feel like it only happens if you pop out with a white person, because when you pop out with a white person, they're like, oh my god, I always knew you only like white people.
Exactly. You know, random tea. There was a short film that I did a few years back, and my love interest was white in it.
Yeah, I think I remember this.
Posted pictures on my story, like as like, oh my god, we posted a couple pictures.
Yeah.
And there was, I knew he only fucked with white boys. I said, did you? Because I've never showed you any nigga that I've talked to ever in life. And this is for a short film, so you sound stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they swear down that I'm down with the white folks. Who told you that?
That's what I'm saying. They you know, I've had that allegation for years.
Real bad.
I've had that allegation for years.
Real bad.
And it's like, I think everybody, man. But now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really only with the niggas.
Period.
My black kings, like,
as you should.
They really like. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let me give black men their flowers for the first time.
Okay,
ever.
for the first time and the only time. Sorry.
Yeah, the first and only time y'all ever get this exclusive. But like, I really love black men. Like, they get me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, y'all know what my personality is. So when I'm around non-black men, I just feel like I can't truly be myself, and I feel like my personality is too much, and like my confidence intimidates them, and my confidence comes off as cocky or like egotistical. Right. With black men, they're just as cocky or confident or whatever you want to call it. Right. So it's never that. Like they just like, oh, this is Fannita's personality, and like they love my locks, they appreciate it. Like they I don't know. I feel like they even seeing me. Like I don't know, they really get me.
Yeah.
And they point and shit.
Real bad. And I hate to say it. I'm gonna give them their little ones. Yeah.
Real bad.
Real bad. Fine as hell. I'm sorry.
Fine as.
Yeah. It's like, there's no place like home. I'm not gonna lie
there
to
really
you.
isn't. I'm so glad to be home, guys. Like, I'm
Yeah.
so glad and they welcome me back home with open arms.
Period.
But like, no shade, y'all didn't like me when I was big, but we all moving past.
And that's okay, because the black community, we're fat phobic.
So I'm gonna let y'all slide and y'all let me slide.
Period.
Okay, like you were in a gay YouTube series.
Just friends. Okay. Very fun. Like kissing niggas on camera is just like such a crazy thing for me, because I'm like, my personal life is real
y'all
personal.
Kissing it?
A couple times. But
you got the timestamps?
But they're white boys. Like I don't
give a
Period. I know that's right.
I like boys that like boys.
I know that's right. No, but like we kissed a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
but
like tongue.
Doing it, barely, not really. No, but it's like just kissing people on the internet for people to see.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
I protect that side of my life so much from the internet, because I don't need y'all in my business. So like that was kind of crazy. But like, yes, I did that series. It was very fun.
Okay. Period. Was there any like off-screen love?
No.
Okay, y'all just came to work.
Yeah, but I love them down. Like, I love them genuinely.
Boring.
Yeah.
You worked at Coastal Creamery. What's your favorite flavor?
I did. Oh, the girls are going to hate me when I say that.
You don't like it?
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. Mint chocolate chip.
You look like my mint chocolate chip right now. It's
forest
green.
Do.
You do.
I do.
And you're Jorts. I'm sorry.
Don't piss me off.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Like, fuck. I'm like low-key getting nervous a little bit.
Please.
I'm sorry. Down!
You be real aggressive with her. Oh, you pissed me off.
I'm playing. She likes a gentle love.
Period.
You gotta get her there.
Well, we won't go there. But
what was the craziest thing that happened at Cold Stone?
This nigga. So basically, we have they place cake orders. People place cake orders, and it's through our system online. So one time the system was down, and all the cake orders that people had placed, all of them got canceled. Mm-hmm. And you don't find out until like the day that your cake is due. Mm-hmm. So we were just dealing with a bunch of angry people that was mad, like, oh, where's my cake? Whatever case may be. And there was this one dude in particular. It was just me and this other girl working. She was in the back in a meeting because she had like this mandatory thing that she had to do for school. Mm-hmm. I was like, don't worry about it. I'll be in the front, like, man in the like counter or whatever. So she gets a call. 5 minutes later, she comes and talks to me. She was like, hey, this nigga won't listen. He's saying that his cake order got placed. He's blaming us and that's our fault. He wants to talk to the manager. The manager's not here. I told him that I'm qualified to like handle the phone call, but he wants to speak to somebody else. So I said, okay, he'll just talk to me. So I get the phone and he's complaining. He's like, oh yeah, y'all ruined my cake. Y'all canceled my cake. I said, we didn't do anything. The system is down. That's an external issue. Ain't got shit to do with me. I said, but I got a line out the door. So I was like, either you can come in, we can help you out, or whatever case may be.
Hey, get the fuck off my phone.
You know what I'm saying? So I literally was like, I'm gonna put you on hold and I'll come back to you. Put the phone on hold. I finish this line that's like out the door. Come back. I hang up on him. Don't come back. I'm like, oh yeah, hey sir. I just hang up the phone. I knew he was on hold.
Yeah.
I simply dealing with that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. This nigga called back with the quickness. Kid you not even 5 seconds later. Oh, you hung up on me. I'm about to pull up in 5 minutes. Whatever the case may be. I said, oh, the girls is real feisty.
Oh my God.
The girls
that serious over a cold stone
They
cake?
getting real ghetto and ratchet around here.
Over a
I
cold
know
stone
that's
cake?
right.
They don't play.
So homeboy comes in and we just waiting, right? The nigga sprints from the front door to the counter, tapping real angry. I said, hey. He was like, yeah, I was the person on the phone. You hung up on me. It was this whole thing. We going back and forth. He was like, you canceled my cake. I said, I didn't do shit. He was like, oh yeah, y'all owe me da-da-da. I said, I don't owe you anything because it wasn't me. And I'm being real respectful in the midst of all this, right? So I was like, okay, just show me the email. What cake is it? I could probably like whip something up for you right now. It was a pre-made cake that we actually had in the freezer that he walked by when we first walked in. I said, so you fussing and fighting over a cake that's right there?
Yes.
And all I gotta do was write Happy Birthday Lee on top of it? Please don't piss me off.
Yeah.
I said, go get that cake. I'm gonna ring it up for you and then we can be done with this, right? So I started to ring him up and he was like, oh yeah, like, and you're gonna give me a discount. I said,
why?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
I said, like I said, that has not shit to do with me. I was like, if it was a situation where you came in and you was real sweet and it wasn't no hassle, I'd be like, damn, like I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. I know your son's birthday today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you like $10 and I'm off for your cake. But you coming in mad hostile with all this animosity and now you telling me I'm gonna give you a discount?
Up on the phone? Absolutely not.
I said, Bookie, you're not getting shit from me.
No.
Okay? But the receipt. So he was like, yeah. He was like, oh yeah, I don't even know why you acting like this. Like, I don't even have a problem with you people. I whatever case may be. I said,
wait, you people? Huh? Wait, hold on.
I said,
was all the coworkers, all y'all's what?
No, just me. The other girl was white.
Oh, so he was talking to you.
I said, so when did this become about me being a Negro? When did this become about me being colored? I said, sir, you arguing me down over an ice cream cake that I'm giving you right now? He was like, I'm gonna call your manager. I said, for what? He was like, I work at Google. I said, give me a reason not to use Yahoo or Hotmail. Like, you think I'm scared of Google?
Yeah.
For a Cold Stone cake?
And it's also like, you work at Google, I work at Cold Stone. What the fuck are we talking about?
What are we talking about right now? Nigga left without his cake.
Bro, I used to work in a bunch of restaurants. I'm not gonna bore you with the details. We gotta wrap up. But one thing I'll never do, I'm not gonna lie, and this is just personally, mainly because I'm just very like lax person. But I'm never gonna turn up on a goddamn fast food worker.
Please.
Like there's truly bigger fish.
They're making minimum wage. They don't even want to be here.
Yes.
What are we talking about right now?
Like, I'm never going to turn up at the drive-thru. I'm never gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause usually, and then also like, you catch more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? If you, like, I'm so like people at restaurants give me shit for free all the time.
Period.
Like, I'm so nice and sweet, and like I have a radiating smile, and just I ooze charisma.
Yeah,
and like
down.
I can, oh my God, can I get this drink? Oh, I forgot to put this order in. Like, oh my God, I'll just give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people are just like cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is ask and like have a little bit of respect.
Yeah,
But
that's all we ask. Promise you.
some of y'all don't know how to act.
Yeah. No
That's
home
the
training.
routine. No home training.
Yeah.
Okay, Bookie.
Okay.
But we're going to dinner after this, so
Period.
this conversation gets to continue.
Right. This is just the part one.
Yeah,
we got more to
literally.
touch up on.
Isaiah, that's your camera. Tell the people what you have coming out, where they can not coming out. You've already out.
Gag me, period.
Tell all the people what they can look forward to.
Okay, look forward to, well, one, you can find me on all my socials. I'm glad that TikTok is back.
Thank God.
Find me on TikTok at Isaiah Xavier 10. Literally every other platform, Isaiah Xavier 10 as well, except for Instagram. That's just Isaiah Xavier. Future things coming out. I have cute photo shoots that I have planned this year. I have
Wait to be in them comments.
a few campaigns that I got going on. Like I said, the gay series that I'm in right now, we're actually just had a meeting last week about season 2. So we like went over the scripts. We're doing crowdfunding for it soon in the next few months. And that's gonna come, we're filming it over the summer. Hopefully it comes out by the end of this year.
Period.
We got a lot planned, and it's just the start of the year, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I really just be winging it and then see what happens. But
you look good while you're doing it.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah,
You're more than welcome.
So that's what I got going on. So.
Okay, period. Hi, sisters. It's been your girl. Make sure you follow me at big_fat_pussy.
The biggest.
The biggest. On all platforms. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Pastor Bedtime YouTube channel. And I will see you funky ass hoes next Monday. Bye.
Bow.
Bow.